it takes one bullet. You ain't got the nerve. Try me.
You'd like some more power, right? I know for a fact that I want some more power. We live our lives day to day. Sometimes we get played like a fiddle by power. We didn't even notice, or our ego blinded us because we think we're the best or we chose that path ourselves. But next time you play them like a fiddle, or avoid getting played, as we've read the 48 Laws of Power. This is actually the book that got me hooked into reading. I thought at first this was going to be a super toxic book to read, but if you think that way, I recommend you're the one that needs to read this book. As understanding humans more and learning the ways people can take advantage over you or manipulate you, you understand the ways you shouldn't be and the ways you should avoid getting taken advantage over. Because you probably know that most of the people that's toxic haven't read this book right, but still somehow we fall for their traps. So by you reading this, you're ready for other people's shenanigans. Or maybe you don't read this book and your toxic boss goes ahead and read it. Looks like he's ahead and he's gonna get more out of you than you thought of. Ask yourself this: is the world possible without toxic people? Perhaps not. That's just their place in this world. And you're not just gonna turn into a toxic person by reading this. But with great power comes great responsibility. So, these are my favorite laws. First, 25. Recreate yourself. Do not accept the roles that society foists on you. Recreate yourself by forging a new identity, one that commands attention and never bores the audience. Be the master of your own image rather than letting others define you. Incorporate dramatic devices into your public gestures and actions. Your power will be enhanced and your character will seem larger than life. Seems a bit fucked up, right? To change yourself, to gain more power, to become larger than life status. Why can't you be just yourself, right? We do things all the time that we don't want to do. And we want happiness in our life, we want stillness, but when we do the things we don't want to do, we don't become happy, we don't become still. When we eat shit, somewhere you know inside you don't want to do that, but you do that because dopamine now. And you also do things that the society foists on you. You look around you, everyone's studying, like in Sweden, everyone's studying. Oh, why would I not study? Because everyone is doing it, so that's automatically that I do that. Don't want to study or have a 9-to-5 job. Is that egotistical? Yes, but we all have to be a little egotistical to spread happiness. If my friend studies and really don't want to study, it just becomes a sadder person, right? And if I pursue the things I want to do, I become a more happy person. So, I'm gonna try it. Go to Australia to see, can I change myself? And of course, I'm gonna try to become more powerful, because that is more powerful. Have control over yourself. Go to the gym on the morning. It sucks, but I have control over myself. A little something like that. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. The best decisions are the ones that seem to give the other person a choice. Your victims feel they are in control but are actually your puppets. Force them to make choices between the lesser of two evils, both of which serve your purpose. I've fallen for this plenty of times. That's why it's one of my favorite laws, because I need to learn this. That's just because someone says two things, you don't have to do none of them. And I've tried this, of course, when I was a manager. Or like, hey, you wanna clean the dishwasher or you wanna dust? And whatever they choose. I do the other thing because we worked, so we were gonna do the both. But he got the choice of two evils. Not really, because we were working. A good one to learn from, that you don't get tricked by someone giving you two options and you think you're choosing and have your own opinion when you got played, son. You got played. The way you carry yourself often determines how you are treated. In the long run, appearing vulgar or common will make people disrespect you. For a king to respect himself and inspire the same sentiment in others by acting regularly and confident of your powers, you make yourself seem destined to wear a crown. And that is exactly what it said. 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Humans are creatures of habit with an insensible need to see familiarity in other people's action. Your predictability gives them a sense of control. Turn the tables. Be deliberately unpredictable. Behavior that seems to have no consistency or purpose will keep them off balance. Taken to an extreme, this strategy can intimidate and terrorize. Exactly, you're terrorized now. What? Just like the word said, be mysterious, do things that no one expects, and you're kind of scary. Like in competition, UFC or whatever, and that's good to see. If that's someone else's tactic, or use the tactic for yourself. Well, great book. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Plenty of stories about people from the past, and you see all the 48 laws of power be played out in a story. You can understand when you got played or you have played someone. Then you learn what you don't want to be and what you want to be. Waste no time arguing what a good man is. Be one, as Marcus Aurelius said. And I'm gonna read this book plenty of more times. I've read it 2.5 times already. And now you go and read it, okay? And if you've already read it, well, write in the comments which law was your favorite and explain how have you used it or contemplate but learned from it. Subscribe, like, see you in the next. Howdy, partner.